First time staying here in a high ground. Well, good afternoon again. What a nice afternoon. You can see the sun, the cloud, blue skies. Today, we thank you that you can have places to go, people to meet, but you choose to be here, right? Give yourself a great applause before we start. Thank you so much. On behalf of many people, of course, I'm wearing many hats, and Halton Multicultural Council, which call HMC Connections, and the church today here, we have the backup of this church here, the St. Christopher Anglican Church. So nice to have this place let us use, and with the support from people like Andy and Penny, and then our sound engineer in the back. Thank you very much. Without the sound, that is the blood of the event, isn't it? Well, today, like I said, you will see what? Musician and arts in actions. Actions in arts, right? So if I might paraphrase a person by the name of Ossie Davis, he said, any art form is a form of power. All these young musicians here, lots of power, lots of artists and people supporting the artists. There's a lot of power. And he said, power or art will impact, a possible impact. Possible, probable, powerful impact. Not only that it can make changes, it moves people. Today you hear music, doesn't matter what, where, music that will move you. Not only the music will move you, hopefully so, it will also move people. They will move us. Today, we are all here, moved by their passion or the thinking to support some of the unfortunate people fleeing the war. Many of them, for you to know, they actually come to Halton. And as I learned the other day when HMC board meeting, we have like 200 families, or a lot of people actually move to Halton. There's a lot of local needs. So today the concert is raising money for local Ukrainian needs. The people in the war outside, I know they're suffering. Many of us are doing more. Locally, we are helping for the local needs of the Ukrainian through HMCs. We will introduce a little bit later on, and HMC will have a representative speak a little bit about that. I need to go to my cheat sheet, I guess, right? We all have a cheat sheet, don't we? So that I don't forget. Well, today, let's enjoy the music dialogue. Remember, the music will move you. It talk to you. Talk to yourself. Talk to each other. Maybe silently. Together over 40 years, more than, so 40 performers. I'm reading my cheat sheet wrongly, sorry. 40 performers, young, aspiring artists, yes, aspiring musicians, or already they are musicians, accomplished musicians. We're going to explore, with their help, the history and the stories back to 100 years ago. And I think some of you are introduced to Kim for the HMC connection. There's a Gu Qing. It's ancient, harp, unbelievable, thousands of years ago, right? So you feel the rhythm of the music, the nature and the passion and the love through the music, and you will travel with the music, right? So today, without further ado, we'd like to introduce I'm the so-called, not MC, the MC is coming up later, and I'm the, what? I don't know what I am, but I'll introduce the MM. The musician, the director, I'll call it double M, right? Fei Hong Nan, please come to the stage. She's, I would say, the founder of the Yuan Yin Group. You can see her accomplishment. I'm sure many of you have seen her concert and watched her on YouTube video, you name it, everywhere. Without further ado, the floor is yours, Fei Hong.
Thank you, Luis. And I also have my cheat sheet here, the big one. Yeah. And as Louis mentioned, music for good. And we do hope this afternoon's concert can connect people and also support people who are in need. And I would like to, before we start, I would like to introduce everyone to our Yuanying group and also Yuanying Ensemble. Our group actually created by a team of scholars and professors from top Chinese universities back to 1920. Yes, actually it was 100 years anniversary in 2020. Yuanying means the voice from the nature and the music from the heart. We believe that music can serve as a common language shared across culture, in which music connects the thought and also the deepest feelings. Our belief and passion for music has helped our legacy grow and expand beyond the Orange China to North America and Europe. Let's welcome Yuanying Ensemble brings us the opening song, Beyond the Clouds, featuring guzheng, Chinese zither. It is an over 200 years history instrument, and this special piece they will be presenting, it's about the beauty of the nature. Let's feel it together and through the music. 元音琴社洪雅乐团为大家带来古筝重奏曲《云之南》，让我们一起在音乐中感受彩云之南梦幻般神奇的大自然。Let's welcome. Thank you for the incredible performance, Yuanying Ensemble. So now actually I will hand over the floor to our real MC today, Tracy and Fiona. Fiona is the top ranking student at Appleby College and is also the Silver Duke of Ed Award recipient. Tracy will start her academic journey at Waterloo this fall with the President Scholarship. Let's welcome two of them, Tracy and Fiona.
Hi everyone, I'm Fiona,
Hi, I'm Tracy.
and we're honored to be your MCs today. In nature, nothing is perfect, but everything is perfect. Trees can be contorted, bent in weird ways, and yet they are still beautiful. It is the Earth Eloquent story, telling the legend of billions of years.
大自然的馈赠是春天迸发的希望之花，是夏日给的潺潺清泉，是地球的娓娓道来，讲述几十亿年间的传奇。
Spring is a season of hope. Spring is the promise of a new beginning. Spring Dawn on Snow Mountain was created in the 1980s by Fan Shang'e and Ge Sangdaji. Every spring, as temperature rises, the snow and ice on the mountain melt, which merges into a stream. The stream then twists and turns down the mountain, composing a wonderful piece.
一年之计在于春，春天的美啊，美在生命的萌芽，美在希望的迸发。春天的雪山，万物复苏，冰雪消融，汇聚成潺潺溪水，顺着山势曲折流下，错落有致。而人们翩翩起舞，庆祝春天的到来。由范善娥和格桑达基老师创作的古筝曲《雪山春晓》，正描绘了一幅这样充满希望的场景。
Let's welcome Selena, Cecilia, Summer, Mona, Melody, and Mia. That was amazing, thank you. Jasmine flowers has always been a subject to compliments in ancient Chinese poetry, representing simplicity, purity, and love. The piece Blooming Jasmine Flowers is adapted from the folk song Jasmine Flower. Its melody depicts the delightful blooming of the flower, while also implying the tender feelings between lovers. Please welcome Ava to perform Blooming Jasmine Flowers. Thank you, Ava, for the amazing performance. We probably all have this one particular melody that has stuck with us for a long time. Maybe it's a theme song for a cartoon or a lyric from an unknown song. They remain in our memories and sometimes appear with all the stories and experiences. The next few pieces are adaptations of children's songs that we're all familiar with to bring us on a trip down memory lane.
相信大家记忆里都有来自童年的一段旋律，或许是电视里单曲循环的主题曲，又或许是偶然听到的一句不知名歌词。它们总是在脑海里挥之不去，带着一段段的回忆，伴着我们的成长。接下来的几首歌便是改编自大家耳熟能详的童谣。
First up, please welcome Jing Xuan and Hao Xuan to perform a Chinese song that some of us are probably very familiar with, Mom's Kiss.
The next pieces come from two children's songs that we are probably all familiar with, Dolls and Bear Dancing and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. The special charms of guzheng presents a new interpretation of the well-known melodies, while maintaining the liveliness from the song. Please welcome Carrie and Jacqueline to perform Dolls and Bear Dancing.
Next up, let's welcome Twinkle Twinkle Little Star by Emmy and Christina. A very famous writing piece by ancient Chinese philosopher Zhuangzi begins with the phrase, "There is a fish in the northern ocean. Its name is Kun. It is so giant that we don't know how many thousands of miles it is." Thousands of years later, the movie Big Fish and Begonia tells a moving story based on the legendary and mysterious creature. From ancient writing to movies, what has changed is the era and the medium, but what remains the same is people's vivid imagination.
庄子的《逍遥游》开头有这样一句话：“北冥有鱼，其名为鲲。鲲之大，不知几千里也。”几千年后，电影《大鱼海棠》以这个传说中的神秘生物为基础，编写了一个动人的故事。从《逍遥游》到《大鱼海棠》，变更的是时代和媒介，而不变的是人们鲜活的想象力。
The next performance features the theme song of this movie. So let's welcome I, Adela, Crystal, Michelle, Sijie, and Andy. Every nation has its own heroes. Looking at the present and into history, looking at different countries, these courageous heroes use their life to protect the country and the people. Though time passes, there are always brave souls. The following song is based on the traditional music 满江红, which outlines the life story of a hero in the Song dynasty.
每个民族都有自己的英雄，穿越古今中外，他们侠肝义胆，奋不顾身，用自己的力量保护了国家和人民。下面的曲子取材于传统乐曲《满江红》，表现了南宋民族英雄岳飞被奸臣陷害，囚禁在临安狱中，他对社稷面临危难的焦虑，以及对奸臣当道的愤恨。
Let's welcome the pianist Jing Lo, Guzheng performance Catherine, Stephen, Eleanor, Angelina, and Fei Hong to perform The Eternal Sorrows of Ling An.
Thank you, everyone. And also special thanks to our pianist Lo Jing. She's traveling from Waterloo region, and today is her mom-in-law's birthday. And actually, she has a very important event, but she joined us this afternoon. Thank you so much. As you see, our gentlemen are setting up some very special instrument for us. The name of the instrument is called guqin, and it's recognized as United Nations Intangible Heritage. And it is a 7-string musical instrument of the Chinese zither family. It has over 3,000 years history, and it represents China's foremost solo musical instrument in tradition. The guqin was one of the 4 arts, along with calligraphy, painting, and chess, that Chinese scholars were expected to master. Nowadays, there is only a very small number of well-trained guqin players and surviving masters. The guqin has 7 strings, as I mentioned earlier, and 13 marked pitch position that also presents the 13 lunar months. Guqin used pentatonical scale. The pentatonical scale, were developed independently by many ancient civilizations. And this 5-tone scale also connects with 5 elements in Chinese culture: wood, fire, earth, water, and metal. So the first piece, it combines 2 classical pieces that represent endless love and longing. One is originated from the music manuscript of Chinese Buddhist monk Master Xingyue when he traveled from China to Japan in Qing Dynasty, who made great contribution to Japanese culture. The other piece is about love story of poet in Han Dynasty. 我们接下来要欣赏我们的古琴演奏。长相思凤求凰，长相思即相思之情。曲调来自东浦新月禅师于1676年东渡日本后所传琴谱，歌词取自白居易同名诗创作。凤求凰是汉代的汉族古琴曲，传说是汉朝司马相如为求得卓温君而作的曲子。Let's welcome Amanda, Karen, Amy, Yolanda, Xingyue, and Eileen. Number 5. Because it's very quiet and we need a little bit time to make sure everyone can hear the sound.
It's not getting louder, I'm sorry.
Okay, so then I will invite everyone very, very, very quiet. Let's listen and maybe close your eyes and enjoy.
The next song is The Untamed. This piece is rearranged from the theme song of a famous Chinese TV show that talks about friendship. We've introduced piano and flute to Guqing through this piece, and we hope that East meets the West in the music.
下面这首古琴曲改编自电视剧《陈情令》的主题曲《无忌》，在古琴音乐中融入钢琴和长笛，也是东方和西方音乐融合的一次尝试。
Let's welcome Guqing performers
Yes.
Yolanda, Elaine,
Just
Melanie,
turn
and
it on.
Catherine. Piano by Selena and flute by Ziyu.
Not with me back there. It might make a big noise again. Just
So while Andy is setting up, actually I can introduce a little bit more about the instrument. So there are 3 basic techniques when you play guqing. It's open string, stands for the earth. And the harmonic string stands for the sky. And when you see the stop string using the left hand and collaborating with the right hand, stands for human. So we are humans under the sky, on the earth. So that's part of the Chinese philosophy and appreciation through the music. And that's why this is a very important, not only musical instrument, but it's a culture symbol. And that's why I guess has been recognized as a UN intangible heritage. And it's the only one instrument in China recognized as the intangible heritage. So many thanks to those performers. And while there's not a lot of resources of learning, they put a lot of great effort. So kudos to them, Amanda, Amy, Karen, and Yolanda, that we have younger generations to learn. So yeah, round of applause to them. Okay. That's the sound. So let's enjoy.
So that concludes the first half of our performances. We'll take a 10-minute break, so please come back at 5:17. See you soon.
老师，古琴先搬走吗？
对，古琴全都搬走，
我下半场还有一个，
留一个就行，
一个就好
剩下全都搬走，搬到
古琴先全搬走，
对，
古琴都搬走，先把古琴搬走，搬到那一个海石，搬只留一个，只留这个，只留这个。对，七个。
哎呦，干柴了这个。
可以的，可以的。秦桧，秦桧。
放席地主啊，拿走拿
让他把琴拿走。
今天4个换拿走。
还有什么要搬？
那个留下，那个留下。
好的。
So we're going to start soon, so make sure you're all seated. Thank you. 没有人提。根本没有人坐台了。啊？对啊，我们先说了他。开始吧，南老师。American poet Henry Wadsworth Longfellow once said, "Music is the universal language of mankind." It is a book with not just history intertwined, but also pages that people continue to write in today. Next up, we will travel through parts of China to witness the scenery and the stories of different people.
著名作曲家李斯特曾说：“音乐可以是称作人类万能的语言，人类感情用这种语言能够向任何心灵说话，被一切人理解。音乐不仅是历史的载体，也是今日我们依旧在书写的故事和沟通的桥梁。”接下来，让我们跟随各位表演者的脚步，去探寻中国各地，欣赏文化和景色，也与人们对话，听听他们的故事。
First up, we have arrived in Hunan province in southern China. Here flows one of the main branches of the Yangtze River, Xiangjiang or Xiang River. Please welcome Catherine, Cynthia, Mia, and Michelle to perform the piece Spring on Xiang River.
Good afternoon again. You see me the second time. My name, by the way, is Louis Chai. Actually, I'm wearing many hats. One of the hat is I'm the director in immediate past president of the Halton Region Chinese Canadian Association called HRCCA. Fei Hong Nan, you see, I call her the MM, the master musician, MM. Give her a big hand, give yourself a big hand for all the big things coming on. There is a reason why we are doing what we are doing, right? We have, through HMC, we are helping a lot of the people that I will invite the one key figures from HMC, which is Halton Multicultural Council, HMC Connections. May I introduce you, the Director of Social Innovation and Anti-Racism, Hanadi Asmari. You would like to come up here and join me and to tell you why we are in action. Artists in action, actions and the artists, and we have more action coming on, explained to you by Hanadi. Thank you, Hanadi.
Thank you, Louise. Thanks a lot. I would like to welcome everyone here and thank you for your support and for your presence today. So my name again is Hanadi. I work with Halton Multicultural Council. It's called the HMC Connections. And we are a settlement agency that helps many newcomers who arrive to Canada within their settlement and integration. We have many programs in Burlington and Oakville and also Milton as well as Georgetown. So we help many newcomers within their integration, from language classes, housing, to resources, information, service bridging, and many other really employment services. We also do interpretation translation, and we work within anti-racism education and diversity and inclusion education. As we see today the escalation of a crisis in Ukraine, and we are all sad about this. We are seeing people suffering, children are suffering, elderly are suffering, and we want to support at every time something really happen in globally. So we are experiencing nowadays really some influx of many Ukrainians to our region. And the problem sometimes we don't have the resources. HMC are trying really to prepare really to receive many Ukrainians at our council and to support them. So what we did, we hired a Ukrainian-speaking settlement counselor who can speak their language and help. But still we need the support from our community because the Ukrainians that we receive are really in a certain needs for many other things. Let's say long-term housing. Yes, we are trying really to find really spots, short-term housing, but at the end they will need really the long-term housing. They need transportation for many other services and for many counseling services. They need also language interpreters because many of them, they don't speak the English language and there are certain terminology that they cannot understand. So I think we are really in desperate need of more resources, more interpreters who speaks really Ukrainian. And also, there are really the basic needs from food, from clothes, from car seats for children, if we want to transport them. There are many, many other needs. And with your support today and your donation, you are going to support our community. You are going to support the integration in a very successful ways for many Ukrainians. As we see the world is not really stabilized and every time we see some other crisis here and there. And we should be really supporting each other so we will be as one community together and will live really in peace. And we all want to pray for peace for everyone. We don't want our children, our elderly, our mothers, fathers, grandparents to suffer every day from what's happening globally. So your money will make really a very excellent meaning in the lives of many others, and so your donation is really appreciated by our community, by everyone. We should stand always for each other and be a one community for all. Thank you again, and thank you so much for your support, And I think Louise, and thank you for Louise, thank you a lot for this Chinese Association for helping us to establish some resources for Ukrainian here in Halton, because as we experience all the money that the community sometimes funds, it's going outside of of Canada, and now we need more resources inside Canada where we can support our Ukrainian community. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much for today.
The following piece, Harvest Drums, was composed in 1972 and possesses distinctive folk music characteristics from Shandong province. This piece uses many specific techniques and rhythms to describe the scene of people celebrating the Gan through music at harvest time. Please welcome Mu Yan, Alexandra, Rui Yi, Sophia, Mia, and Christine.
Next, we're going to travel to 3 different places with selections from 3 different songs. Watching the tea-picking girls catch the butterfly on mountains, seeing the descendants of the Yao tribe dancing under the moonlight to celebrate a festival, viewing the spring and Lhasa when Tibetan men and women dance cheerfully, expressing their respect and love for their homeland. First up, let's welcome the twins from Niagara, Demi and Sissy, to perform the song of the tea-picking girls. Next, please welcome Angel for the performance of Spring Comes to Lhasa. Human civilization originated in regions surrounded by water. It has not just provided a necessity for life, but also nurtured many ancient cultures. The next piece, Blue Ripples, described the scene of people celebrating their success of overcoming a lasting drought in the 1960s. Also, it expresses respect and appreciation towards hardworking people. Let's welcome Mickey, Evelyn, and Glenda to perform Blue Ripples. The following piece should be familiar to everyone who has learned Guzheng. This piece was composed by Wang Changyuan in 1965 and described the scene of the dock workers fighting a typhoon. This piece used the 21-string guzheng, which was new at the time but became the most common type nowadays, and added different playing techniques, creating a precedent for modern guzheng music. Speaking of which, everyone shouldn't have guessed that this song is the classical award-winning piece, Battling Typhoon.
下面这首曲子呀，对于每个学古筝的人来说，应该都非常的印象深刻。这首曲子由王昌元老师作于1965年，描写了在上海港码头工人与台风搏斗的场景。这首筝曲使用了21弦的新型古筝，加入了不同的演奏技法，开创了现代古筝曲的先河。说到这里，大家应该都猜到了，这首曲子便是《战台风》。
Please welcome Karen to the stage to perform Battling Typhoon.
Music and words are both bridges for humans to communicate to the world. Next, we will see the collaboration between these two mediums, performing Guqin and the poem by Wen Tingyun, a writer in Tang Dynasty. The performance depicts a woman from ancient time and her love and longing for her beloved ones. Let's welcome Yolanda and Amanda for poem and Guqin. In the next few minutes, Yuanyin Ensemble is going to share with us 2 Platinum Award-winning pieces at Kavani's Music Festival. The first one is Moonlight Night on the Spring River. It is from the Forgotten Ancient Tone. The manuscript was rediscovered in a music book in 1820, arranged by composer Peng Xiuwen in 1960s. It was also a major theme in 2008 Olympic opening ceremony. Let's welcome Yuanyin Ensemble.
Thank you. Thank you, Yuan Yan Ensemble, for your wonderful performance. And next one, it will be the Fisherman's Song at Dusk. This song is one of the well-known classical guzheng repository, and we will see the beautiful sunset, and also the fisherman singing on his harvest boat, joyfully and happily. 渔舟唱晚是我们即将表演的下一首重奏曲，极具古典风格。乐曲描绘了夕阳清照、万顷碧波、渔民悠然自得的优美景象。这首乐曲是中国古筝艺术史上划时代的作品，它采用古曲《归去来兮》为素材，曲名取自唐代诗人王勃《滕王阁序》中“渔舟唱晚，响穷彭蠡之滨”的诗句。Let's welcome.
So we're close to the end of the concert today, and we would like to express our sincere thanks to every performer, volunteer, and audience for your great performance and commitment. Also, many thanks to music director Andy. He is working so hard behind the scenes, managing the entire site, including music and sound system, to let us all enjoy. Andy and Fei Hong prepared a special performance, which came from an idea a few days ago with less than 15 minutes of practice. But what we would like to share is how music can help us talk to each other. For example, between 1,000-year organ and 2,000 years guzheng. Thank you.
Thank you again, Andy, not only managing the entire site, audio, music, everything tonight for us, but also thank you for your wonderful performance. Now we will come to our last song for everyone. The name is The Rhythm of China, but I want to express that it should be a rhythm of everyone with power, with love, with passion, and with the kindness to help each other. Thank you. all the volunteers and all the amazing photographers. Yeah, and again, thank you our guests from HMC. Yeah, thank you all. Thank you.
I'd like to HMC Kim Jenkinson and Nadi to come up and join us for the check presentation. That's your important spot. Okay, and Nadi? So we'd like to make sure that we want to increase the awareness, the fact that local, newcomers from Ukraine are the ones that needing help through HMC Connections. We're able to do that, and we'd like to also challenge all the other organizations to follow suit to do more of that for the local people. And we'd like to sincerely thank this St. Christopher Anglican Church people like Andy, the star over there.